Dozens of Jewish protesters have been arrested following their protest at a migrant detention facility in New Jersey. The protesters actually blocked entrances to the center in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And they did so because as Jewish members of the community, they feel that they cannot sit by as concentration camps abuse migrants, and they refer to them as concentration camps. So 36 out of the approximately 100 protesters were detained yesterday and transported to police headquarters. The protesters did not have a permit to protest, but the police gave them a courtesy since they were not violent and peacefully protesting. And I actually want to show you a little of what that peaceful protesting looks like. Take a look.
Never again!
Never again!
He's closed the camp!
He's closed the camps!
Never again!
Never again! Means now!
If we don't get it! Shut it down! If we don't get it!
Shut it down!
I said if we don't get it!
Shut it down! Which side are you on? Which side are you on, my people? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Which side are you on, my people?
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
So the group that conducted this protest is known as Never Again, and on their Facebook page, they released a statement. I want to read it to you. As Jews, we've been taught to never let anything like the Holocaust happen again. Now with children detained in unacceptable conditions, ICE raids targeting our communities, and people dying at the border while seeking safety in the US, we are seeing the signs of a mass atrocity. We refuse to wait and see what happens next.
I can't love these people any more than I do. They are the best of us, and this is exactly what you should be doing. That's why we started the TYT Army, which is an army of democracy and truth. We teach nonviolence at all of our events, as we did in Miami. I have done civil disobedience with Democracy Spring, where we got arrested bringing to light the issue of money in politics and how it's buying off all of our politicians, how it's bribery. We should do mass civil disobedience. That's why we do the rallies, that's why we do the pledge, that's why we ask you to participate. And by the way, guys, all the groups, I've been trying to get progressive groups to do this for a long time, but this is the time, guys. We gotta help each other. So when they're doing a protest, the TYT Army should show up and back them up and double their numbers, right? When Sunrise is doing a protest on climate change, Never Again should show up, and we should show up, and Indivisible show up. When we do a protest, we should all show up, because if we stick together, we can win on these issues. And I love that they're making that idea of Never Again a reality. It's one thing to teach it and to talk about it. It's another thing to live it. I know I keep saying love over and over again, but I love that last part of the quote that Anna read to you, where they say, "We refuse to wait and see what happens next."
Yes.
That's the exact right lesson to learn. Exact right lesson. And it's young Americans that are making the difference and taking action and saying, I've had enough with these politicians that sit there and do nothing. We're gonna take matters into our own hands, and we're gonna do it in a nonviolent way, a political way, and make a difference.
You know, throughout the show, we've been discussing the need for real democratic leadership. And this story made me look at a freshman Democrat, AOC, and feel so proud of the leadership she's shown as a freshman, as someone who's supposed to have absolutely or very little power, relatively speaking, in Congress. I mean, she's brand new, and she called them exactly what they are, concentration camps, knowing that she would be attacked in the way that she's been attacked. And what kind of impact has that had? It woke people up. You know, it made people realize, oh my God, what we're doing right now in these detention facilities is incredibly cruel. And if we just allow it to go unchecked, it's gonna get worse. And that has encouraged people to become more politically active. That is what leadership is.
And then ocasio-cortez turned around, tweeted about their actions, which got them a lot more press attention. Otherwise, the press, I don't know if they would have paid attention to this wonderful, wonderful protest. And then she said, make sure you're helping them out, and put a link to donate. We'll do the same. We'll put a link to donate to this group at the bottom of this video if you're watching later on YouTube or Facebook. And guys, if you're a progressive group, reach out to the Young Turks. We got your back. We will tell our audience to show up to these great protests.
Yes.
Right? So we'll go first. We'll help first. That's what we always do. You know why? Because we're progressives. So, God, I'm so proud of these guys. I'm so proud of the young people in this country, whether it's Sunrise or Never Again Action here, taking charge and saying, I'm not waiting for a hero. Remember what I said in Des Moines in the speech that I gave in Iowa? I said, if someone asks who's gonna fix it, you raise your hand and say, me, right? And so these Jewish Americans that are young people came together and said, hey, we got taught never again. This is our time. This is when we take action and we don't wait. Who's gonna fix it? They are. Help them out. Stick together. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.